Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, HollywoodShono here, about to give you another Injustice Gods Among Us video. In this video, we're going to be doing a comparison with the Soultaker Sword versus the Lexcorp Chestplate. Now, on Suicide Squad Deadshot, we have the Soultaker Sword gear item, and for anybody curious, the stats on it maxed out. You have a 30% chance of unblockable chance on basic attacks. This does stack with the Arkham Knight's custom pistols. It also works with the Black as Night synergy, so you can get a ridiculous amount of unblockable chance if you use the Soultaker Sword, the Bone Spikes, and whatever gear item you want on Doomsday. You can pretty much get guaranteed unblockable attacks, and it's kind of cool when it works. You also get a 50% chance to steal, I think it's half of the damage on Special too. Now, you also get damage drained from defeated enemies, which is basically like a ghetto Ibis stick until you knock out 2 enemies with Deadshot. So we have that specific gear item. We also have the Lexcorp chest armor, which is also a very powerful gear item in by itself because it gives you a 99% chance to life drain 40% of the damage done on Special 2. So if you hit for 100,000, you're going to heal 40,000 health. This is a great gear item in Survivor mode. We talked about the Gauntlets of Azrael in our last video, and hope you guys checked that out. Now, the crit chance on basic attack does make this semi-usable as just straight basic damage gear. And the third gear item you can use is super flexible. You can even have healing on Special 1. That way you're a little bit more flexible. Like, for example, if you need an emergency heal on Green Lantern, you have that option. I personally prefer to use Scarecrow's Ventilator Mask and use Special 2s, although Regime Green Lantern does have a pretty crappy Special 2, and for demonstration purposes we're going to use that. Also, the fact that if you have another Lexcorp item, usually the helmet, unless you're running, say, Flashpoint Batman or Arkham Knight Batman and you need more crits on Special 1, then you would run the Gauntlet. But usually you're going to run the helmet. So we're going to do a 5-battle matchup in multiplayer. We're going to try to showcase off both gear items and try to eliminate people with Special 2. So in the first battle, we have Luis125 going up against an Arkham Origins Batman, Mortal Kombat Scorpion, and a Shazam. So more eggs into Arkham Origins Batman, which means we need to get in Green Lantern or Harley Quinn to take the initial shot. Now, the advantage of the Scarecrow Mask is you will actually get some power when the opponent uses a special. So we're going to start off with Green Lantern. So we're going to go through Lead Rain. It still does a decent job healing. Obviously, it wasn't enough to finish up. Let's take a little damage on Deadshot. I want to get a little bit lower. That's not quite low enough. Alright, so now Shazam comes in. We're going to go for the Lock and Key. And you can see the big heal that happened. We did get a double heal. Now, because it was Deadshot that got the elimination, we also get 15% additional damage. So if he goes down, Explosive Battering gets blocked. So we're going to purposely take another one. And we have no chance of losing this fight. Now, the disadvantage with the Soultaker Sword is that while it does stack with the Lexcorp Chestplate, it is obviously a little more unreliable.
You like this
because it's a 50% chance, but you can use it with the Lexcorp Chestplate and get a lot of healing. So there you can see the small amount of healing from the Lexcorp Chestplate. Blocking does punish it quite a bit. And Batman's just going to burn away, and we're going to get rid of him for the victory in the first fight. 7,980 XP, 2,400 battle points, 3,610 credits. So in the second battle, we have 2356 going up against Regime Nightwing, Wonder Woman, and Insurgency Lex Luthor. You can get a lot of value from Green Lantern being able to reverse power drain on both Nightwing and Lex Luthor. So we're going to start off with Deadshot. We do need him to take some damage though. Let's get some power on Green Lantern. So Wonder Woman's in blocking. That's going to be really bad. But even blocking, we still get a decent heal. Now let's get Deadshot in. Lock and Key appears to be blocked as well. But you can see the heal a little bit less reliable, as only one of the shots healed. So when it comes to Soultaker Sword versus Lexcorp Chestplate, you really, 9 times out of 10, want the Lexcorp Chestplate over the Soultaker Sword, but there's nothing against having both. There's nothing wrong with that, as you will get bigger heals. And it's even a viable option in Survivor. That we badly aimed it, and we still get a decent heal up there. And we're going to go off the lock and key on Nightwing. And there was a nice chunk of healing. So let's see if Lex Luthor will give us some power here. I think he's doing nothing. This is an orbital strike. We have to block it. Virtuous Strikes also gets blocked, but Wonder Woman's pretty much gone. Let's just back her out. She's block spamming, so she might get off a special. Let's play a little bit defensively just in case. And we're going to get off a lead ring. That is not blocked. You can see the amount healed. There's a power drain, so we're going to get in dead.
I'm not impressed.
And we do get some decent heals from that, but that's not going to be enough to eliminate. So you can see both gear items healing decently well. And you can stack both of them. That's the cool thing about the Lexcorp Chestplate and the Soultaker Sword. You can stack both of them and get double the healing. Now, probably about 30% more healing, but still. 7,980 XP, 2,400 battle points, 7,610 credit. And the Lexcorp 2-piece is one of the only combinations that you really can afford to use the Soultaker Sword. It's also the go-to gear item as a third slot for Rebirth Raves if you don't want to generate power. For the third battle, we have Pablo EM going up against Suicide Squad Deadshot, Suicide Squad the Joker, and Suicide Squad Harley Quinn. Cards are between level 34 and 43 with 1 and 2 promotion.
Begin.
So we've seen how annoying these Suicide Squad teams can be on my Android account, but we don't have maxed out gear. It's a huge difference there. So we're going to try to go for an early lock and key and get rid of Deadshot. That's a big deal because then the Joker and Harley Quinn do not get unblockable specials. Now the beautiful thing about having somebody with 2-piece Lexcorp is it is a hard counter to the Joker. If he does get off a power drain, you're going to gain power. He gains power there. We're going to go off the lead rain and watch Green Lantern heal up a little bit even to block it. Now, the beautiful thing about having the Scarecrow Mask and the Lexcorp Chestplate together, if you were to get a bomb effect, you have a chance of reflecting all of the damage. The one defense against block breaking gear is the Scarecrow Mask because it will always absorb damage before the unblocking effect. That does not happen unless you get a reflect from the Lexcorp Chestplate. Reflect damage does count against the unblockable, which is pretty cool. And we're just going to get rid of Harley Quinn for the victory in the third fight. 7,980 XP. 2,400 battle points, 610 credits. So in the fourth battle, we have Killer, spelled Ghetto, 136, going up against Arrow, Green Arrow, Doomsday, and Crypto Lex Luthor. Again, we have two characters that we can power drain. Arrow, Green Arrow has 32,000 health, so we can get some good value out of Deadshot early. I actually kind of want to take some damage just to show off the Soultaker Sword, as Fourth World Harley Quinn is really hard to deal with. And Green Lantern with Lexcorp is really hard to deal with. Let's take some damage from Green Arrow. Doomsday comes in. He doesn't have a whole lot of health, so let's just obliterate him early. Doomsday is gone. Lex Luthor comes back in at 1 bar. Let's get off the lock and key first.
I'm not
impressed. See that we got 1 or 2 heals there. We're just going to take that power drain. That puts us almost at 3 bars. Patches that right back up. Arrow, Green Arrow comes in. That one also gets reversed. So we're going to get in Deadshot. We're going to go off another lock and key. Decent heal there at 4829, and now Green Arrow's going to come in and slice up Arrow, Green Arrow. We're just going to power reverse that as well. So the beautiful thing about Green Arrow and Lex Luthor is that both of their power drains don't do a lot of damage, and that was just a clean victory in the fourth fight. So you saw both of the Soultaker Swords and the Lead Rain doing work. Now, I'll give you guys a tip. When it comes to the Soultaker Sword, you want to normally use it on somebody that has multiple hits on their special too, and that's why we have it on Deadshot. 2,400 battle points, 610 credits. So in the fifth and final battle of this video, we have Brad 1966 going up against Martian Manhunter, Regime Hawkgirl, and Batgirl. Martian Manhunter has 37,000 health but no gear. Keep in mind, Martian Manhunter's combo ender that power drains can be blocked by Green Arrow, preventing power drain. That Phase Assault's going to do some work because he got stunned, but that's going to be a good showing for the Lexcorp Chestplate. Although we don't want to take too much damage on Green Lantern. That Phase Assault's going to get reflected for 355. Let's get in Deadshot because Green Lantern's a little bit low. There's a power drain. So Batgirl is in. Let's actually get in Green Lantern. Auto Deception gets blocked and reflected for about 173. And even though it got blocked, it still does a decent amount of damage. That Auto Deception is not going to do much either. Another Phase Assault gets blocked. We're going to get Deadshot in. Yes, the Soultaker Sword is working pretty well for Deadshot, and we use both of these examples because the Lexcorp Chestplate pretty much guarantees a heal, and the Soultaker Sword still has a good chance of getting a big heal. So Thangarian Strike does almost nothing. It's for like 800. Let's get in Deadshot one more time. We're going to go for another lock and key. Hawkgirl blocks. Deadshot almost heals the full and gets rid of her for the victory in the fifth fight. 7,980 XP, 7,480 battle points, 1,872 credits. So if you like this demonstration of the Soultaker Sword and the Lexcorp Chestplate, which one do you guys think is better? Please give this video a like rating, comment, subscribe, share this video amongst your friends, and as a favorite, check out my other Injustice Gods Among Us videos playlist, Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch, which are all HollywoodShono. And is there another video you'd like to see a comparison of certain gear items or a gear item you'd like to see maxed out and tested out? Leave your comments down below and have a wonderful day, kids.
I'm flexing with these bands, I do my dance because they love it. Hold on. Chase for the guap, do the running man. After I get it, I run again. I make it rain, call me Thunder Man. Count 20K for the summer end. Make 10,000 hours.
www.youtube.com/HollywoodShono. Subscribe, bitches!